Hello everyone, Father Andrew here. Probably many of you have been asking, how do we sanctify our days? Let me propose 4 ways in which we can remain connected to Jesus the whole day. First, we need to intend to do God's will. In other words, from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed, we keep remembering intentionally that I want to remain with Jesus. That sounds superficial probably, or that sounds difficult, but in reality it can be done. For example, from the moment you wake up, when you get to the toilet or take a shower, I tell Jesus, I'm doing this because it's what you want for me to take a shower this morning. So that communication with the Lord, even in that very small thing probably that we do in the morning. Also, when, for example, we take our breakfast with good black coffee, we start thanking the Lord for new life, for the providence of a new day, and also to taste that coffee and say, Lord, thank you for this coffee. That also is an important connection with the Lord. And when we go to work, for example, it's not probably easy to be always with the same routine every day. But every time I go to the office, I tell the Lord, Lord, I do this for you. There will be so many surprises probably that I will have today in my work, but I expect that whatever comes, I know you will give me the strength to be able to do what you want me to do. So that's the first thing. Intend to do God's will. The second is to live the present moment well. Oftentimes we are concerned, we worry about the future, about the things that we do not know yet how to resolve, especially problems in our families, in our work, with our finances. But I think what is important is to live the present moment well, because we can only live our life fully in the present moment. God gives us only this moment, and there is no other moment in which we can live life fully. So we avoid a lot of stress by not worrying about the future, but by trying to make the present of our life fruitful. And for me, that's something that we keep trying to practice every day. The third thing to sanctify our day, or to make our day holy, is to put on the eyes of love. On many occasions when we wake up, we carry our biases, our prejudices of the previous day. But when we pray in the morning, let us ask Jesus, Jesus, give me your eyes of love, that I may be able to see you in every situation only with the eyes of love. Sometimes it might be difficult to be with the same colleague every day, or also even with the same member of our family. But by putting on the eyes of Jesus, we are able to accept whatever situation with serenity, because we know the eyes of love is the eyes of faith in the Lord. And the fourth way to sanctify the day is actually to find time to be quiet with Jesus any time of the day. Maybe in the morning before we go to work, or at night before we go to bed. Just an intimate moment with the Lord, a quiet time. And to examine ourselves and see whether we have been able to remain connected with the Lord the whole day. And if there were many occasions in which we have failed, we don't worry. One person told me, at the end of the day, put everything in the box, like an imaginary box where you are able to put all the good things and the not so good things that happened to you during the day, and wrap it and send it to God. I like that because on many occasions the day probably did not go very well. What is important is that we have tried to remain constantly aware of the presence of Jesus in our lives. So, let's try it. to sanctify the day by doing God's will, by living the present moment well, by putting on the eyes of love, and by finding time to be with the Lord in the silence of our hearts any time of the day, but also in a special way before we go to bed. I hope this helped you, and let me know if you have questions that you want to talk about. We can do that in the future. God bless you.